Hi friends, let's continue our discussion. We are working on hashing, wherein we want to extract the data in constant time in spite of limited space. So that's hashing is the technique used for finding the index of the space and store the data there. And we encountered that in the last session when we tried to save 39 mod 19 was 1 and 1 was already occupied by 20. So we can't write 39 at this place. So the next option would be either go for chaining or go for probing. So first let us understand what this chaining is. So let's look at what the chaining is. Chaining is to create a linked list. So we have 20. 20 means gets location 1. 30 means it gets location 11. 40 gets a location of 2. Then we tried 39 and 39 gets a location of 1 again, and 1 is already occupied. Therefore what we can do is we can add a new node linked to this particular location and add 39 there and say that's it. So that's a concept of linked list. So linked list will have a node with two values in it. The first value talks about the data and the second one is representing the address of the next node connected to it. So currently there is nothing next to it, therefore we have a blank here. Okay, now let's look at what would happen when we add one more value, and the next value would be 1957 58. So if you go for 58, so if you try to add 58 to this, or 58 to this, then it's again getting a 1. So what we can do is add another node and in that add 58. So that's the linked list. So if you try to add 59, then the 59 will give mod 19 will give a 2. So that means we need to put this under 259. Same way, if you get something which is 49, then what do you get is another 11 we get. So we will have 49 here. So this way we can make a linked list. So advantage of working on this is the simplicity, but the disadvantage is we are going to lose the some parallelism here. So if you want to search whether 58 is present in our list or not, then we go for 58 mod 19 and that tells us 1. So we go to location 1 and there we find 58 is not there. Then we follow this link and go to the next node and also find 58 is not there. Then we go to the next node and yes, we found. So that means we need to do a serial action, no more parallel action is just sufficient to solve the problem. Say if you look for 1, then 1 percentage 19 is also 1. So it goes to location 1, and in 1 you don't find a 1. Then it follows the link, goes to the next node. You don't find 1 there. It follows the link, goes to the next list, next node, and there also you don't find a 1. Then you should go to the next node and it says that no more further nodes are available. Then we declare that the 1 does not belong to list. So 1 is not in the list. So we can say that. So that's how chaining helps us in working with values having same hash value. So multiple keys having same hash value. Then we can go for linked list approach. This is called chaining. About probing, we'll look at in our coming session.